Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Canadian Grand Prix race reaction. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you do enjoy your F1 content, make sure you are subscribing to this YouTube channel. Also, if you enjoy Manchester United content as well, make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel. So, yeah, big up to every single one of you who's like and logs in already. Much appreciated. As I'm just now to add my channel membership into the pin at top of the line chat. There we go. Just about to pin it to the live chat, people. There we go. So if anyone wishes to become a member today, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. But like I said, big up to every single one of you. And yep, so that race was absolutely dominated by 63, under no real pressure whatsoever. I mean, let's get it right. He well and truly had that race under control. At the start of the race, some were saying there was going to be contact between 63 and 33. Now, if you're wondering why I'm saying 63 and 33, it's because both these drivers have been in my bad books recently. So I just call them by their numbers instead of saying their names. So, yep, 63 and 33 both got off the line well. 63 with a much better start. 33 couldn't really capitalise on it. Alex Albon at the start of the race went onto the grass, went a bit bumpy over in the suspension and that, so that could not have done his suspension very good. And really, he had a race to forget, really, Alex Albon. I mean, literally DNF as well. Yeah, race to forget as well. We must talk about Ferrari. Double the wooden thing for you, Scuderia Ferrari. What on earth is that? Yet again, this is not the Ferrari I know. This is not my elite standards. Let's get it right. I mean, this SF25 car is so bad, people. Honestly, it's like gallon here. And the Italian media are trying to blame Fred for certain that. It's not his fault. It's a whole fucking thing. Let's get it right. This team is an absolute embarrassment. They landed the minerals in Le Mans is Ferrari. Oh my goodness me. McLaren, sorry. We need to talk about McLaren. Oh, what's going on here? Is it frozen? Yep, I think it's frozen. Fuck's sake. There we go. Sorry about that, people. I think StreamYard is having a few problems tonight because Micheal.ChelseaFC was having a few problems with StreamYard earlier on. But we're back, people. We're back rolling now. So, yeah. I mean, let's get back to what I was saying earlier. Double the wooden spoon for you, Ferrari. Honestly, this is not the Ferrari I know. This is not my elite standards. Let's get it right. I mean, that amount of seconds off the lead, nowhere near sustainable. Scuderia Ferrari. Fuck's sake. I mean, this SF25 car is so painful to watch. It really is. It is so slow. The SF24 was nothing like this. And obviously, a big talking point of the race was obviously, I just, I don't know when he done Spain. Yeah, I've done it again because now the stream is working properly, but I'll do it for you again. Double the wooden swing Ferrari. Seriously, what on earth is that? Being that far off the base. This is not the team I've fallen in love with in the early 2000s. Let's get it right here. Yeah? Disgracia. Disgrace. McLaren, oh my goodness me. I mean, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. This is why, people, Lando Norris will never be world champion. I mean, he just doesn't have it in him, people, does he? I mean, let's get it right. Looked like he pulled off a wonderful overtake along the hairpin, but then both had DRS, then near the World Champions, a bit like the two McLarens back in 2011 when it was the carbon copy in that incident. Of course, the last time happened, it was in the. I have to say, Lando Norris was fully to blame for that. He needs to take full accountability for that. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, it's absolutely getting the narrative right. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he went for a gap. He thought it was there, but it wasn't there, people. Honestly. I mean, that was a bad error in judgment. This is why Lando Norris will not be world champion. He just does not have it in him. When he was going for the overtake across the hairpin, I was thinking, wow, he's caught his teammate off guard. But yeah, went for a gap, what wasn't there, and the consequence was Lando Norris's race was over, and probably his title hopes are over as well, because I just cannot see him winning the championship, people. I mean, let's get it right. He does not have it in him. Right, I'm going to get to you guys in the live chat. Oh. Hang on, come on up. That's it. Dynamite Sword Team Bash. Big out to you, mate. This is why I don't see Norris winning the championship, because he doesn't have a winning mentality. And I think Ferrari should win the 2025 car. I think they should focus on 2026 F1 cars and next season. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this season is over for Ferrari. You know, I'm declaring it game over. What is wrong with Ferrari being disappointed with them this season? I'd love to know, Dynamite Sorting. Good evening, everyone. Bash. Good evening to you, Karen Fletcher. Hello, all. Big up to you, Kai. Bash. The stream was just lagging really bad. Yeah, sorry about that. The more for Leclerc to leave gamble on another team. Yeah, it's lagging and frozen. Big up, mate. Ferrari. Yep, not good enough. Nowhere near good enough, mate. I've been saying it all along. Lando isn't World Drivers' Championship material. I still think Oscar Piastri's favourite downright sorting, because Oscar Piastri has been brilliant this season. All right, McLaren didn't have the pace this weekend, but to me, he is the favourite. 100% he is the favourite. I just cannot see Max winning every single race. I really can't. I think the McLaren car is too strong. Yeah, Oscar is definitely the favourite. Oscar has a mentality, he does. It should be no surprise on Ferrari. They haven't won jack shit since Kimi 2008. Nowhere near sustainable, Kai. I mean, let's get an narrative right here, mate. I mean, it is a disgracia. It is an embarrassment, guys. Honestly. It's like, what are we doing here? Seriously. But let's see who's getting that membership tonight, people. Who's the lucky one tonight? Here we go. Who's the lucky one tonight? Oh, Ryan G. Oh, congratulations to Ryan G. Enjoy a 1 month's Mr. Joshy J membership, mate. Big up to you. Big up Joshy J Geezer. Clearly, all the Romnans are around on YouTube tonight. Let's get it right. Oh, something bizarre is going on. Really is. John Lacey, Saxon Quarry, who made the error for the 2025 car. Congratulations, Ryan G. Right, geezer, I'm going to send a link for you in the live chat now. And we can talk about the race. Just going to send it to you now, geezer. Copy. There we go. There you go, my geezer. There's a link for you. Or anyone else who wants to jump on as well, talk about the Grand Prix. But Nico Hulkenberg again in the points. I know I'm going to have a very happy subscriber, F1 fan fanatic rants. He's going to be buzzing that Nico Hulkenberg finished in the points again because he is literally now starting to like Nico Hulkenberg. So, yeah, he's going to be buzzing. Also, the race itself, I mean, did I think it was the best Canadian Grand Prix? No, absolutely not. I'll be there, mate. Just need to be back in a few minutes. Yeah, fine, no worries, no worries. Micheal.ChelseaFC. You carry on, my geezer. Yep. But yeah, it's like Ferrari, biblical stinker, and to me, it's season done. Just to get this car in the bin, seriously, it is so painful to watch. And the fact that Lewis Hamilton's former team won the Grand Prix before we have this season just literally adds insult to injury. I mean, let's get it right. I mean, just wow, unbelievable. But, I do still have a bit of a soft spot for Mercedes, because they gave Lewis Hamilton so many happy memories. So, yeah, I'm glad to see them doing well still. Fair play to Mercedes, yeah. 1 and 3 in this race. Amazing. Kimi Antonelli, first podium. Getting, come on. I'm buzzing about that. Kimi Antonelli getting his first podium. You never know, maybe his first ever Grand Prix victory next. Ferrari equals Manchester United. Yep, literally Kai. Bayern Munich won 10-0 today in the Club World Cup. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I saw cracking game. But yeah, my geezer is coming on shortly, and the link is for anyone else as well. If they want to jump on talking about the Grand Prix. If not, then fair enough. But Micheal.ChelseaFC, my geezer, is jumping on when he's back from his loo break. So yeah, going to be an interesting chat. We're both going to land the minerals on our favourite team, honestly, because we're both really unhappy people how Ferrari are performing. Literally watching Ferrari win Le Mans a third year in a row, then to this absolute crap. I mean, it's just like, it's nowhere near stable. If we have a look at this image here, people, look at that. That is a Ferrari I know, people. Proper minerals. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. That is when we were really in our prime. Look at that. The Vodafone Ferraris. Oh my goodness me. That was what you call Ferrari, people. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get it right. I mean, just look at that. Proper minerals. That was when we had true leaders. The Ferrari we're seeing now is just absolute shites. I mean, let's get it right. This Ferrari car is absolutely terrible. This SF25. How on earth you got it so wrong, Ferrari? Seriously. So for that, double the wooden spoon, yeah? Double the fucking wooden spoon. I am absolutely sick and tired of this thing. Seriously, making the same errors year in, year out. It looked like we finally got rid of the banter era. But nope, this season it is back with a vengeance. Ferrari delivering what they're used to doing the best. Bottle jobs. Absolute bottle jobs. Leclerc, he gets the maximum out of this Ferrari. Times. Big up Mr. Woodenstein. Leclerc today, very unhappy with the strategy, people. Ferrari are in the new Williams. Lewis described the car being like a roller coaster. Unpredictable. I mean, Kai, to think how close we came to winning the championship last season. And this season, we're like literally nowhere. Yes, we're still in second place, but we're fucking miles behind McLaren. So what is the point? Seriously. It's like, we're not going to win anything. So it's like, I don't know, people. Oh, they would deny sorting. They're just sore losers. That team are a bunch of Romans, and they need the wooden spoon as well. Honestly, that team are just sore losers. Soon as nothing is going their own way, they literally kick up a fuss about it. I mean, the Milton King Ballons, let's get it right here. Honestly, they are an absolute embarrassment to F1, that team. They're only popular because their name. I mean, they don't have any history like what this team do in the background. Proper minerals. That is what you call a historic outfit. Red Bull were only big because their name. I mean, let's get it right. If it wasn't for their name, they'll be absolutely nowhere. It's as simple as that. But, you know, that would just sum up Red Bull. They have done that, launched an appeal. I mean, Ronan's in the game, people. That team can get in the absolute bin. And as for you, their team principal, yeah, you need the wooden scene. You are not a Ronan, honestly. I mean, gosh, you may as well rename this to an F1 rant stream. How many times I showed the wooden spoon already, but this is an absolute disgrace here. You know, 63 won that race fair and square. You know, I'm not 63's biggest fan right now, but my goodness me, he absolutely landed it this weekend, honestly. But, you know, my geezer, Micheal.ChelseaFC, which I'm sure we'll have a discussion about, was saying that George Russell did a brake test on, well, 63 did a brake test on 33. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about that for sure, because I'm going to be interested to hear his thoughts and opinions on that, because that's interesting. Because what I saw myself, I mean, I think I need a bit of a better angle of it, but I thought that 63 was literally just leaving enough room for the safety car and that he wouldn't overtake the safety car. So, yeah, but that's interesting. So, yeah, no doubt about it. We're going to be talking about that a bit later, but we need to tear these red assholes a new asshole. I mean, just Ferrari, what are you doing? Seriously. I agree with you, Daniel Sorting. He is an utter Ronin. I never forget Horner, what he did in 2021 when Lewis got robbed, and Michael Massey as well, mate. Don't forget Michael Massey. I'm utter Ronin in the game. Let's get it right. Absolute Ronin in the game, Michael Massey. I mean, he bottled it under pressure, and also Christian Horner got in his ear as well. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, real talk, what the fucking heck are we doing here, people? It is an absolute disgrace here and not sustainable. But yeah, I mean, just Red Bull can just get in the absolute bin. That team annoys me so much that they literally get me rattled. The fact that they are launching an appeal just goes to show that they're sour grapes, sore losers, absolute sore losers. People, let's get it right. I mean, oh my goodness me. Just what on earth is happening, people? Like I said, this is not Ferrari. What on earth has happened to my team this season? They came so close to winning the title last season. Now, this season, they're absolutely nowhere. It's just so frustrating to watch, honestly. But there you go. And today, it is what it is. But yeah, it's like Ferrari needs to sort it out, seriously. Get it sorted, yeah? Nowhere near sustainable, nowhere near acceptable in the way you're performing this season. I mean, I know Charles Leclerc has got a couple of podiums and that, which is great. He's got the maximum out of the car in that, but come on, we should not be finishing that margin behind McLaren or Mercedes. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. This is not my elite standards, people. Like I said, that background was when we had proper minerals, people. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get the narrative right. I'll call Micheal.ChelseaFC. I'll let you on in a minute, geezer, when you come on in. We're going to need a miracle, Daniel Sorting. We are not going to win a Grand Prix, mate. I'm sorry to say. Shouldn't have celebrated a couple of podiums in the sprint win in 10 weekends for Ferrari. Yeah, I know. It's a disgrace, mate. Michael, it's an absolute joke. Here's my geezer. I'm about to add him in right now. I'll big up to you, Adam Dar. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, big up, Josh.
Well, hey,
how's everything going?
Big up to you, Michael. Yeah, man, I'm all good, thank you. Well, not if you're a Ferrari fan, mate.
No,
we need to land it on these red assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had the race. Look, for me, it didn't live up to the hype that I thought it would have done. I'll be honest, Geezer.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I just wondered if you could hear me there, because I've had a few issues on my stream tonight, of all things.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you, mate. There must be something going on with StreamYards, because I froze earlier as well. So, yeah, there's something bizarre going on.
Yeah, brown envelope matrix is my guess. But, yeah, the race itself, it didn't live up to the hype that I think we all wanted it to. Nothing happened in turn one between George and Max, unfortunately. But, you know, I think it was all right.
Because I thought there'll be contact between them two. I thought we were saying that there was going to be contacts between them two, and I was expecting a bit of contacts, and it never came, did it?
No, it didn't. But the race itself, look, I actually think it was poor. You know, for me. I mean, the only incident that we got to talk about really is the Piastri Lando Norris incident. I mean, obviously for me, I think it was clear cut. Lando Norris was looking for a small gap, and he was never going to find it like that. I mean, that was just ridiculous, and that was
it was never there, Michael. It was never there, mate. And that is poor judgment by Norris.
Yeah, I mean, and people are expecting him to be a world champion and all that shit. Not if he does things like that again. And I think that was very poor.
No.
So, look, I think in terms of Piastri, I think he was holding his line basically. As I can see the highlights now. Many cars that I'm just seeing now always go down that line. So I think Piastri did the right thing. There was nothing wrong with that. I know it was on the radio that Lando Norris said it was his fault. So, yeah, it was. So, that's, I mean, that's poor execution, that really, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah.
You could say that was probably one of the few highlights in this race, to be honest. But ultimately, we've got to get on to Ferrari, Geezer. I mean, that 5th and 6th, not good enough. What is that?
It's not good enough.
I mean, we didn't have to pace one. I know one of my chat was saying that Hamilton was 30 seconds behind the leaders, 35 seconds or something. Charles Leclerc was 15 behind after the stop as well. It's a disgrace, Geezer. I remember back in the day when this team won 5 world championships back to back. Yeah, and obviously it should have been a damn sight more. I mean, let's get it out. Look at the team right there.
Look at that background.
I mean, you got
John. That is when we have proper leaders, mate.
You got Luca Di Montezemolo. You got the legend, the greatest of all time, GOAT, Michael Schumacher. Let's get it right. You got Rubens Barrichello there. Luca Badoer as well. You've got, and we had Ross Brawn, Rory Byrne. We had people that knew what they were doing, Geezer. And now
Yeah.
We've got this. And yet people thinking that sacking Fred Vasseur is the bloody answer. It fucking isn't. And yet, in terms of Chris...
no, it's not.
Yeah. And in terms of rumours about Christian Horner, well, get out of here. I don't want that thing near my team. Absolutely not. I will not have it.
Nope.
It's an absolute wrong un.
No chance.
And yet, the Italian media,
yeah,
calling for Fred Vasseur geezer is an absolute disgrace. Yeah? There's a team of over 1,000 people there. Yeah? So, yeah, they just pin it on one man. Now, that's not how we do things here, geezer. It's a disgrace, man.
No, it's not.
What are we doing? Not on. So, for me, Italian media, get in the absolute bin. Yeah? Wrong guns.
Absolute fraud.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I hate media. This is why I hate PR. And in the last few days, it's been a bloody good example of it. We just didn't have the pace, Josh. It just wasn't good enough.
No, we didn't. No,
you know,
I mean, not good enough. Why are we finishing this far behind for?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, we knew we were behind McLaren, but obviously Mercedes have got some upgrades for them to be up there. You know, they are first and third today, so clearly Mercedes have had some upgrades between Catalonia and going into this race. Max Verstappen pretty much carrying a bloody Red Bull at the moment, even though their team is trash. I mean, we know that. But yeah, not to be on the pace is it's just not good enough, Josh. And I don't know where we go from here in terms of this.
Yeah, I know, mate. It's like, it's worrying. It really is. You know, it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, so I don't know where we're going to be going with this, Josh, next. I really don't. But it's not good enough, man. So, and whether they're going to bin it off, I don't know. Well, I think they're going to have to get some upgrades. I mean, we'll have to try. I think we've dropped down to third in the championship now, haven't we? To Mercedes.
Yeah, talking of upgrades, I heard our next big upgrade is coming in Silverstone when we race in Silverstone.
Well, we're gonna need them now, geezer. I mean, we can't have them. We can't have it at Silverstone. I mean, that's like 3 weeks away, isn't it? I mean, we're gonna need need the upgrade now, because at the moment it is looking like we are the fourth best team on the grid. I mean, it's not good enough.
No, it's not. It's unacceptable, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know where we go with this next, Josh, honestly. But, yeah, I mean, the race itself, I think I gave it a 5 out of 10 or something. I thought it was mid. Outside of that incident, there wasn't really anything else. I think Albon retired. Maybe he had the same problem like he did in Barcelona. I don't know. And then Lawson went out as well. Another poor weekend from him again. You know, it was just a race that was mid. Really. But Yeah, it's poor, Josh. It's poor from Ferrari. A big up to
Bosh, big up
big
to
up
you,
to
Adam
everyone
Partridge.
as well.
Good evening, mate.
Yeah. But in terms of I've got to say this though, because there were some good performances in there as well. But that was on pit stops and strategy, Michael. That wasn't on pure pace. And the only sets of cars that were practically together were the ones in the bloody midfield. You know, like Behrman, Colapinto, Portoletto, Sainz. I think Stroll was probably on the back of that. But Max hardly pressured George. Hardly. Yeah, in the early stages, but he moved away from that, and then he ended up being 2.5 seconds behind. So the only pressure was what? Antonelli and Piastri, and then Piastri fell away as well. And then he had that battle with Norris. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it is part of the game. But yeah, Charles Leclerc leading, it weren't on pure pace, was it?
No.
And Charles Leclerc had to pit anyway. Because he didn't like the tyres he were on. I mean, a lot of the drivers were complaining about the tyres they were on during the race. I know Piastri was.
Yeah.
I know Leclerc was as well. And it ended up being a 2-stop race. But there were hardly any battles up, let's say, up the front, was there? I mean, come on. I mean, the battle was in bloody midfield.
No.
Hardly.
But one thing I'm happy with is Kimi Antonelli getting on the podium, you know, like,
yeah, very true.
Obviously, the age is just 18 years old, you know, what a story.
Yeah, it was very good today. Yeah, he got Piastri at the start, and then he never looked back, and he never looked like losing it at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Piastri was what, about 1.1 second or 1.5 second away, but that's hardly close, is it? And he fell back anyway into Norris, which we had that incident.
Yeah.
So I've got to say though, Fernando Alonso, 7th for Aston Martin. Great result for him again. Nico Hulkenberg in his Sauber. I mean, Nico Hulkenberg, brilliant today. In the top 10 at the start. And he was more or less all the way through, apart from pit stops and strategies. But I don't count them, though, because it's not on pure pace, is it? I mean,
No.
You're going to have people, Josh, that are going to be saying now, oh, but Charles Leclerc led a few laps in the race. Why are you moaning? Because it was not on pure pace, that's why. It wasn't leading on pure pace. You knew that. I knew that.
Look, here he is. Here he is. Joking B is in the chat.
Oh,
your
is
mate's
he?
in the chat.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here he is. What are you moaning about? Ferrari has been trashed to time. Well, this season we have been, yeah.
Arsenal are trash. So I don't think Joaquin
Yeah.
B can hardly talk in terms of, well, his or her football club, rather. I mean, what's the PR today? Sesko and Gokres, the same old shit. You know, I'm sick of hearing these players' names. Yeah. High away
standard, yes.
standards.
Standard.
Yeah, and big up to Adam Partridge.
FC, our standards are elite. They are elites.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope Adam Partridge is going to be on the show at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's look. I mean, Esteban Ocon, 9th place in the points. Got himself 2 points there. So that was a good job for him. Carlos Sainz got a point. Well, Williams kind of rescued a poor weekend, didn't they? So maybe F1 fan fanatics rants might be a little bit happy with a point, but I imagine he'll probably go in hard anyway, you know, like he normally does.
Yeah.
I mean, you expected that car, well, one of them to be at least in Q3, which one of them did. But for Albon, he had that excursion into turn 3, I think it was, and I don't think his race was the same after that. So this is what you're gonna get with people, Josh. You know, in the chat. I bet you're gonna do a video about Ferrari this week. Or something like that, right?
It's got to be done, you know. I'm probably going to rip into the Italian media, mate, to be honest, you know, because they need putting in the bin. They are trying to literally throw our team boss under the bus. I mean, what are they thinking? What business do they have? Okay, it's a disgrace.
It is, geezer. It's embarrassing, man. I mean, taking it out on one man when you've got a team of over 1,000 people there, you know, the biggest team in Formula One compared to, let's say, the other manufacturers, you know, the biggest numbers of staff as well. I mean, it has to be on everyone, not one man. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you see it in, like, let's say, other walks of life. Oh, it's the manager. But yet, it's the ownership as well, like in football. But this is where we're at. It's always have a go at the team boss before everyone else. Josh, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm going to say on that, geezer. There you go. You know, that's Arsenal mentality, that is. Of course, a 4th place trophy means a lot more to Arsenal than an actual trophy. That's where they're at.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ryan G. Yeah, no problem, mate.
Yeah, big up, Ryan G.
Big up to you.
Yeah, I've had a few chats with Ryan G on another stream. Can't remember where that was.
Oh yeah.
He's a good one. I mean, Wolves. They're going to have to sign some players, Wolves, aren't they? I mean, Altnouri's gone to Man City, and obviously Cunha's gone to you guys. So, Wolves are going to have to rebuild a little bit. But I think they'll probably be all right in terms of the Premier League. That'll be it. Yeah, Jose's channel. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, spot on. But yeah, big up Ryan G. But yeah, this mentality of accepting everything, Josh, it needs to get in the bin. I mean, where are people's standards, geezer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm the only Chelsea YouTuber out
I
there who's
know.
got the high level
Yeah.
standards.
Absolutely, mate. Yep.
For Lopez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wolves will get. Yeah, I wonder if they'll get Portuguese players, because Wolves have done that, and of course they've got Victor Pereira, haven't they? Yeah,
But
they might get
big up to your
Portuguese
mob
players.
boss. Big up, mate.
Oh yeah, big up mob.
What we talking about? Well, the F1 race and Ferrari. Yeah. One thing to accept when you currently are, but another to accept it as what you want. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Yeah, we will, Michael. Mendes is working back at Wolves this summer.
Oh yeah, Jorge Mendes, yeah.
Hope Wolves can keep their manager, lads. Of course, like Adam Partridge's dad is a Wolves fan.
Oh, is he? All right.
Yeah. What was Norris doing today? Yeah, I know. What an absolute clown, seriously.
Yeah. He's in the mud, Lando Norris, isn't he? Yeah, he's not got that mentality.
Absolutely geezer.
Simple as that, Josh. You know what? I do.
This is what, yeah.
I think Oscar Piastri will win the championship. I think he will.
So do I. Yeah. He's favourite, mate. 100%. You know, he's got the car, and I know McLaren didn't have the best weekends this weekend, but yeah, they'll be fine, mate. You know, and even in the past, you know, Canada hasn't always been their strong circuit. They'll be fine, geezer.
Yeah.
Get her on the wooden spoon for today, lads. Yeah, wooden spoon for you, Red Bull.
Absolutely.
Complaining as well. Sore losers. Once nothing goes your own way, now you're launching an appeal just because you didn't win the Grand Prix. Just as you think, like Russell did that under the safety car. I mean, I don't know whether you're aware, but
yeah, I wanted to talk about that bit. Yeah, from what I saw, the safety car was a good distance away from George Russell, and it did look like to me that he brake tested Max Verstappen to me, and Max Verstappen had to avoid him pretty much.
Yes, Ryan G. Red Bull are appealing the safety car incident. That's breaking news. They actually appealed it, Michael.
Yeah, they'll have cameras for that stuff, and they'll watch it. And from what I've seen, I don't think it looks good on George Russell, because Max Verstappen did have to avoid him. And I'm no Red Bull fan either. I mean, you know my thoughts about them, Josh. But it did seem to me there was a bit of brake testing going on, and we've not had, and it's not been the first time we've had that in Formula One, of course. So,
to be honest, Michael, I need to see again. You know, before I get full judgment on it, because I've not really seen a proper angle in it yet. You know, because so much was happening in the race. So yeah, I need to just take a look back at it.
Yeah, of course. Everyone at the time, I mean, we were focusing on the Piastri Norris moment, weren't we? So, yeah. So yeah, Max Verstappen did have to move out of the way of George Russell. So he had to take avoiding action. So
But big up to you, Hayden Cogs. Good evening to you, mate.
yeah, he did. Yeah, back in Catalonia, Ryan G. Very true. And big old Hayden Cox as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, who was your driver of the day or weekend or whatever? I mean, for me, I gave it to Kimi Antonelli for this one.
100%. Yeah, drawing of the day, 100%. I mean, to get your first podium, and yeah, he was looking real good today. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I did a few honourable mentions on my show as well. I mean, I know I was only meant to pick one, but I ended up giving it to four drivers. Look, despite that incident with Russell, all right, pole position, race win, fair play. So he was in the honourable mention section. Obviously, Fernando Alonso qualified in 6th, 7th in the race. I thought he had a great weekend. I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, I watched a bit of the game last night. You know, in the opening match, because yeah, I literally just went to sleep really at halftime.
I saw a little bit of the Bayern Munich game before going live.
Got to be Super Mario. Yeah. Super Mario, Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah. Yeah, same for me. Yeah, definitely. Never, unfortunately.
Oh, they need to get rid of Lance Stroll. Yeah,
Yeah, I
get rid
wish
of
they
Lance
would,
Stroll,
but they
but
won't.
he's not going to lose his seat because it's that.
Yeah. And Fernando Alonso's been in the Alpine garage a lot this weekend by all accounts. So I do get the feeling we're going to get news at some point that Yuki Tsunoda has signed for Aston Martin next year. Obviously, they've got the Honda engines, so it makes sense for Honda to go with Aston Martin so Yuki Tsunoda can get that drive. So it makes sense. So and with Flavio Briatore being there at Alpine, I think Alonso he's going to be in that seat. I've got a feeling. Because Jack Doohan didn't deliver. Colapinto, better weekend for Colapinto, but I think it's a little bit late for Colapinto, I think now. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what did you think of let's say you know, it's a bit lopsided, you know, some of the results. I mean, you had Hulkenberg up there, you had Bortoletto in 14th. Yeah, what do we think of Bortoletto? I think he's better in qualifying. Bortoletto.
Yeah, I would agree that like qualifying craft is quite good, but racecraft is not quite as good.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be on the pace of his teammate.
No,
from you know what we see from most weekends. But in qualifying pace, you know, it's one thing doing it on a one lap, but you've got to do it in the race as well. That's the thing. But I don't think he's under pressure or anything. Has he got a multi-year contract? Is it 2 years?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because they'll be Audi next year, won't they?
Yeah, true. He is a rookie, Michael. That's a good point.
Well, yeah, Red Bull didn't see it like that with Liam Lawson or Alpine with Jack Doohan. They didn't see it like that though. But yeah, Ollie Behrman. Where are we at with him at the moment? I think he finished in 11th. He was outside the points.
Yeah.
You know what? I just think he's in a bit of a lull at the moment. I think that is all it is for Ollie Behrman. I don't think it's difficult with that midfield, isn't it? Because they're all very close, aren't they? I think we saw that during the race, didn't we?
No,
so Williams, Alpine, Haas. I mean, they were all quite close together, weren't they? So it's a bit of an hard one in the field.
Yeah.
But I just think he's in a bit of a lull at the moment. I just think that's all it is. And obviously, he's in his first full season. He's 18, isn't he? So obviously, young. You know what? I just think he's on a bit of a lead spell. I just think that's all it is. I just think he needs that race where he comes into his own, and then you know, and then he'll be in the points, and then I think he'll be all right. You know, so you know,
I'm not worried one bit, Michael. You know, I like the geezer, so yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he's got a multi-year deal as well with Haas. I think he's got a 2-year deal with them. So I think he's all right. $20. Right, let me have a look.
Oh, is he 20?
I'll have a look.
Really?
He strikes me as younger. Let me have a look. Yeah, he is 20. Spot on, Michael. Good point.
Oh, wow.
He looks younger, doesn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, for me, you know, yeah, he's got his fresh face, isn't he? Very young. A bit like Isaac Adjar. Isn't he? You know, same with Isaac Adjar as well. You know, fresh-faced. I thought Isaac Adjar was very poor this weekend, Josh. It wasn't his weekend, was it? I mean, he had
mate, what he did in qualifying yesterday to Carlos Sainz was shocking. I mean, he should have had the 10 grid place penalty at least.
Yeah, and Charles Leclerc as well in Q3, which cost Charles a flying lap as well due to, you know, Isaac Adjar's dawdling. So yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it in Q1, and then he did it again in Q3 as well. So yeah, you know what? He should have got a penalty. I'm surprised the FIA didn't look into that.
Yeah.
So I was expecting them to, but they didn't. But yeah, look, 9th place was all right in qualifying, but in the race, he just fell off. He just fell away, didn't he? Did he finish 13th or something like that? I think he drifted off. It was quite poor. And Liam Lawson, well, It's just another poor weekend again with Liam Lawson, isn't it? But they put him in the Red Bull too soon. They shouldn't have done that in the first place. He should have been, where he was at the start. He should have been with them at the start of the season, where he should have been. But you've got to blame Christian Horner for that one.
I agree, 100% agree. Now his confidence has just been shot, mate.
I agree. I think it's shot to pieces.
Yeah, like his confidence is just terrible.
You know, we said it last year, Josh, on your show, that it was too early, too soon for him to get that drive. And lo and behold, we all said, I told you so on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think they'll put Fernando Alonso in the Alpine next year, actually. So it does. But yeah, Red Bull, facts. Yeah, absolute disgrace. Yeah. Now you've got a driver in that Racing Bulls team who's got his confidence is shot to pieces. Yeah. Because they gave him that big drive way too soon and way too early, and that is on Christian Horner. Simple as that. And yet, no one's holding him to account. Always the same, isn't it?
Yeah, but always the same, mate.
I don't think Fernando Alonso would have took that drive. He wouldn't want to play second fiddle to Max. And obviously, you remember back in the day between Alonso and Hamilton, of course, and that didn't end well. Carlos Sainz, I don't think he was ever offered it, to be honest. And I don't think he would have gone there anyway either.
Nah.
But bearing in mind, he was at Toro Rosso with Max. So maybe Carlos Sainz didn't want that. Maybe he didn't want to be a number 2 again. Because obviously he was number 2 at Ferrari. So why would you want to go somewhere else where you're a number 2 again? So I don't know.
Exactly. Yep.
So Red Bull are in a bit of a pickle in terms of that second seat. I mean, Yuki Tsunoda, he got a 10th place grid penalty. I think it was in FP3, was it? Where he got that.
Yeah.
And then, well, his weekend was wrecked from then on. I think he finished 12th or something. Adrian Newey. Is this in terms of Aston Martin?
It must be, yeah. Yeah, he could, Kai. Sainz could beat Albon next season, but I thought he'll be beaten in this season, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, right. Aston Martin. Yeah, you got the comment there, Josh. So, as Fernando got Newey building the Aston cars now. So why leave Asa? Well, the thing is, Michael, you need to have a look at the team principal. It's Lawrence Stroll, the dad of Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Lance Stroll is not going anywhere, mate. And they are having that driver change.
No, he's not.
And so it's going to be Fernando Alonso who's going to be going. And then you've got the factor of Honda. Yeah. Yuki Tsunoda is a Honda driver. Yeah. So he wants a guaranteed drive. He's not going to get that at Red Bull. So he's going to get that at Aston Martin. And that's why you've seen Fernando Alonso and these Alpine rumours ever since this weekend. I think there's been a pre-contract deal already done between Aston Martin and Yuki Tsunoda. I think there's been a contract already done. So maybe Fernando knows about that. And Fernando's looking round to see where he's going to get a seat. And obviously, Alpine, Flavio Briatore's there. And I think Flavio Briatore at Alpine is going to be key for Fernando going back there. As long as Flavio's staying. If he's long term.
Adam Partridge. I'm going to be doing the Chelsea Los Angeles Football Club game tomorrow on my football channel, and I'm doing the one afterwards as well. Boca Juniors against Benfica. So, I'm going to do both of them games.
Yeah, I mean, out of the two, it should be Lance Stroll that should be going. But you know that's not happening.
Yeah.
You're not going to have Daddy sacking his son. Yeah, Lance Stroll will.
To me, Lance looks disinterested.
Yeah, but he's getting paid a lot.
He looks disinterested to me. I just think he wants to go off and do another sport.
I think if he's earning money, he'll keep that drive. He's not under pressure. He's not under pressure by anyone. Simple as that. Maybe from, let's say, all of us, and maybe the media, but not within the team. And I think if he's getting the wages and he's getting the money there, why go? I mean, you should know, Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, look at them Man United players. Your football club. Why leave when you're earning big money? Why go? Look at Rashford, 300k a week.
Yeah.
Why would Rashford want to leave that and go lower down? Doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Yeah, fact.
And Sancho will be the one who's going, because I do wonder if Dortmund have got 25 million. If they've got 25 million, therefore I think they'll get Sancho. But Rashford, he's not going anywhere because you're going to need a winger.
Yeah.
So ultimately, right, if you're getting rid of Garnacho, so you're keeping Anthony. So Anthony's staying.
Yeah.
You have to keep wingers.
Yeah.
You can't go into a new season without wingers. It's as simple as that. And that's what it is in terms of sport. If you're getting the money, they'll be there. So I think Lance Stroll will be there next season.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Kai. I agree. A saying my dad likes a poor little rich boy. Yeah, big up Michael. Yeah, you rather keep family members on board rather than someone who you don't know, don't you? True. Isn't he? Isn't Lance Stroll earning what? Is it 8 million a year or something like that? I mean, these Formula One drivers are earning millions. So why would Lance Stroll want to give up that? It would not make sense.
Yeah.
So I don't see it. I mean, it's got to come from him, but I just don't see it, Josh.
No, I don't. I don't, mate. Not one bit.
But yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I was hoping from a lot more out of this race today. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't exactly. It wasn't, let's say, like Monaco or Jeddah. I think they were poorer. But you know what? I am hoping we're going to get a better race in Austria. Oh, and I forgot we got the. Is it 8 million? I thought it were. So why would you want to give that up? 8 million. Why would you want to give that up?
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but obviously the thing is, Fernando Alonso's in his 40s. He's not going to be in a top team, unfortunately. George Russell has just won the Canadian Grand Prix, so Alonso's not going to go to Mercedes. So out of the top teams, where can Fernando go? There's nowhere left.
Yeah.
So
nowhere left,
I do think it's going to be Alpine. So I'm assuming Flavio Briatore is there for the long term. So if he is, I do think Fernando will go there. And Pierre Gasly, experienced driver, capable. They just need a better car. I think that's all it is with Alpine. I mean, it's not like they're miles away in terms of the midfield, is it? I mean, they're all very close together today. I mean, we saw a Sauber, we saw a Williams, we saw a Haas in there as well, an Alpine. So we saw, 4 different makes of car in that midfield. Yeah, I mean, got his dad to mooch off in and out of driving F1 anyways. But yeah, you had this in the past in Formula One with paid drivers. I mean, I remember a lot of people, were moaning about that. Drivers getting into Formula One. It's who you know rather than what you know in terms of, let's say, ability rather. So you've had this in the past as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there were a few from what I can remember. I think Jaime Alguersuari was one of them, the Spanish driver. Yeah, of course. I think didn't he hold up Michael Schumacher in a Mercedes for quite a long time in one race, from what I remember, back in the early 10s.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Alguersuari was all right. He was okay. And then, not to forget, Pastor Maldonado. No, Pastor Maldonado, yeah, he won the Spanish Grand Prix. He won a race. And that Williams car was absolutely shit. And I remember the ton of abuse that Pastor Maldonado got in his time in F1. But you can't deny that he won a race.
Yeah.
He did well. You know, and wasn't he teammates with Rubens Barrichello in that Williams, if I remember rightly? And that car
Yes, he was
an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Outside of that race, that car was
Yeah.
shit. And Maldonado won in that. He won a race. And yet, when he went out of the Williams seat, he didn't get anywhere else. And yet, which is Sergio Perez as well. Right. Nikita Mazepin. Oh my god. More like Crashapin. Yeah, Rio Hayato. Nicholas Latifi. Yeah, and look at the ton of abuse that Nicholas Latifi got after Abu Dhabi. I mean, sending a Formula One driver death threats. I mean, what are we doing? He had nothing to do with what happened in Abu Dhabi.
Shocking.
Yeah, he had a crash, but that had nothing to do with him afterwards. And yeah, what, death threats are bloody justified? Hell no. If I was in doubt,
good one, Guy.
Yeah, I think it'll be the same lineup, Michael. Yeah, George Russell and Kimi Antonelli, I agree. I think that'll be the same lineup now, mate. Yeah, true, Michael. Yeah, Lance Stroll has been here 8 years, but a majority of that time has been with his daddy at Aston Martin. Oh, that's a good one from Kai. Oh, he's giving it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. USA winning 2-0 against Trinidad. CONCACAF Gold Cup, I think that is. Michael, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, absolutely. You know. But yeah, I'm not really catched up on the Club World Cup that much. I did see a bit of the Bayern Munich game earlier. And that was one-sided as anything. I mean, are they?
And Swords and Sunshine FC are lying right now. Okay, right. That sorts it. I'll set up the redirects for them then. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, she's nice, isn't she? Mrs. Sunshine Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Williams, yeah. It was. Well, anyone can make a mistake, Kai. I mean, how many times have we said that about players that come to our football clubs over the years, eh? But yeah. Have you catched any of the Club World Cup, Josh?
Only read a game last night, Michael, you know, like the opening match, but apart from that, no, I haven't watched any more of it yet, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. It was quite, you know, with it being 0-0, it was quite a good game, in fairness, I thought. Thought it was a good game of football, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought El Hali were the better side. I mean, for Inter Miami, I mean, they were doing everything through Lionel Messi, really, weren't they?
Yeah.
We're kind of hoping for Lionel Messi to do something, weren't they? Suarez, his legs are gone, finished. I mean, you know what I think about Suarez, Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, an absolute wrong gun anyway, as you know. Yeah, spoon. Yeah. I mean, I never forgot what he did to Branislav
Yeah.
Ivanovic. Yeah, biter. I mean, let's have it right. Wrong gun.
Yeah.
And it's not the first
Yeah.
time he did it either. He did it in the World Cup as well. Yeah, Chiellini. And then, of course, he did it in the Dutch league back in the day as well. So he had form for it. And then, of course, there was all that with Patrice Evra, weren't there, as well? So he's a wrong gun, Josh.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, I mean, he's finished anyway. He only had a few touches here and there.
Yeah.
He didn't really do anything that significant. You know, the striker who they did bring on, he was probably better than him, oddly enough. No.
Do you think Leclerc will be replaced eventually? No. I think he'll stay in Ferrari for quite a long time yet.
Yeah, I do. They'll probably give him a better contract. And then that'll be more on salary, won't it? As well. He'll get more wages on a better contract.
Yeah.
Mob. But all I can see, Lance Stroll now. Is it? Yeah, on Ted's notebook. He's just walking through the paddock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look, I mean, for him at the end of the day, it's a playground for him, isn't it? And he's not under pressure. Come on. You know, as long as Daddy's there,
no chance.
In principle, he's going nowhere at the end of the day. And yet, Fernando Alonso's doing the job, and yet he's the one who's going to have to go. And I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
After everything Fernando Alonso has done ever since he's been there. But, yeah, it's one of them things. It's about who you know rather than what you know, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just embarrassing, Josh, isn't it? But, yeah, in terms of the Club World Cup, I did see a little bit of the Bayern Munich game. It was one-sided. I think most people would have guessed that, you know, before it started. Look, Auckland City FC, the part-timers, the semi-pro. So I think we knew it was going to be that kind of scoreline, in fairness. But, you know, for them, look, it's a great opportunity for that team to be on the world stage. You know, they might not get that again. You know, so obviously it's a once in a lifetime for, you know, that part of the world, isn't it? So I kind of get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you going to do some watch-alongs tomorrow? I know I am. I'm doing a double. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing.
I am as well, mate. I'm doing the Chelsea game, and I'm doing the Benfica and Boca Juniors one afterwards.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well. So, yeah, I hope that's going to be a successful stream for you. And yeah, I better sort out whatever glitch I had tonight to make sure I don't get it tomorrow. You know, I have a trick, Josh. You know where you take out all the electricals out for a bit,
Yeah.
Put them all back in, and then it seems to be okay again. So maybe it's that, you know. So I do that every once in a while. So maybe that were it. I don't know. But yeah, we're all on StreamYard, aren't we? All that. Yeah, I've noticed that Yeti's on Streamlabs now. So I think Yeti's moved from Restream. So I think he's moved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, do you pay attention to the transfer news much, Josh? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
no, get in the bin.
It's like what I've said, Josh, isn't it? Until the player is holding up that shirt, I won't believe it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? I can't believe we're going to go into a game tomorrow with the Spanish Kanye West in bloody goal and Nicholas Sloshpot Jackson up. I thought there would have been. I thought there is no new signings. I mean, Delap on the bench, big whoopie do. What's he gonna do? And he'll probably won't come on until the bloody 80th minute. So it's pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, Spanish Kanye West, Michael. Yeah, Sanchez. I can't believe Sanchez is still here. So I mean, with this club, Michael and Josh, and all you guys in the chat, we go from they were going to sell Sanchez, and now he's the best thing since sliced bread. So which is it? I mean, they don't know what they're doing. It's just PR, it's waffle. I mean, you even had Meatloaf Bowley coming out a few weeks ago saying that all the spending is done. It's exactly how we drew it up and all that crap. Yeah? So, which is it? And yet they're putting a 40 million and bidding for bloody kittens. I mean, what are we doing? And he's a bloody winger anyway, so what we're going to want with him? I mean, if he's to replace that scrub, Madueke, fair enough. But is kittens an upgrade? I don't know. I don't watch the Bundesliga. So I've not watched a lot of him, so I don't know. And I think even Arsenal are being linked with him now. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's all rumours. It's all PR, Josh. I can't bear it. That's why I stay away from it. And that's why I had 5 days off last week. Monday to Friday, when I weren't streaming. I mean, fair play to you, Josh, streaming every day and that. I get it. You want to stream every day. You love it. Interact with all the guys in the chat. And obviously most of your guys in the chat, I know them as well. So, you've got a great community here. And, you know what? I always fully appreciate you having me on this show. And last week, you know what? Thank you for having my back as well. In terms of last week.
Yeah.
Because
no worries.
How far do you think you will go, Michael? It depends where we finish in the group. Obviously, if we top the group, we'll either have Benfica or Boca Juniors. If it's Benfica, maybe we'll just get past them. Maybe. It depends. Mind you, Benfica, Boca Juniors, that tomorrow, that's very interesting to see who's going to win that one, because I think that's key in that group. Because obviously they're going to get a win against Auckland City FC anyway. I mean, we know that. But if we finish second, we could play Bayern Munich in the last 16. And if we've got Bayern Munich, therefore no chance. No chance. I did see a little bit of Bayern Munich. I know Harry Kane didn't score, but I mean, in all honesty, their team didn't break sweat. I mean, let's be honest. It is what it is in these things. I mean, Club World Cup, is it a PR spin grab? It is. Obviously,
it is, yeah.
due to the money, what's on offer, Josh, as well. So, it is a money grab. I mean, if it wasn't, why do all the bloody big stuff yesterday before it started? French Montana and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a bloody concert rather than a football match.
Yeah.
It's PR in it.
Yeah, PR bollocks, mate.
Oh, do you watch a bit of this, Josh? F1 Academy.
No, I haven't yet.
I've seen bits of it here and there. Obviously it's before the F1, so it kind of helps, I guess. But yeah, there were no F3 and F2 this weekend. I think they only do Europe, don't they?
Yeah.
I think they do Abu Dhabi and one or two others, but yeah. I mean, I kind of get it why they have a women's category. I kind of understand it because they can't seem to get into Formula One.
Yeah.
I think IndyCars is more accessible for women drivers, isn't it? IndyCars.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been a few
Absolutely.
in that. Yeah, of course, Danica Patrick were on this today as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh yeah, of course, Martin Brundle was back today, so that's good.
Yeah.
At least he was back. Looks like Nico Rosberg is a regular now, Josh.
Yeah.
It seems. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Nico Rosberg, actually. I mean, I think some stuff that he says is quite good. I mean, I do agree with him about Colapinto. Yeah, I mean, was it his fourth weekend, Colapinto?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
And with Fernando Alonso lurking round, well, if you're Alpine, you're going to want to go with Fernando Alonso, don't you?
Yeah.
But obviously, they've got to have someone for the meantime, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Yeah.
I don't think rotating drivers is good for the team. I mean,
No, it's not. It really isn't. You're never going to get anywhere.
Right, let's say if Colapinto does Austria, and then by Silverstone, oh yeah, they'll bring in Valtteri Bottas or whatever. It's a bit unstable, isn't it? I mean, and even if it is ends up being Valtteri Bottas or whoever, he's going to be there for the short term. Because with Fernando Alonso around,
Yeah.
Fernando Alonso's going to head there. So I think we're going to hear a lot more about that now. So, yeah, and of course, when you're in that paddock, practically most people in these things, don't you?
Yeah.
But, yeah, of course, it's Austria next,
yeah.
Josh. And it's sprint races. Sprint qualifying, sprint race. Yeah, they do that in that track on that one, Josh. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get a sprint race on a Saturday and then qualifying. Ah, well. It is what it is. I mean, do you think there's any point in sprints, Josh? I mean, look, you get points out of it, don't you? But outside of that, I mean, what do you really get with it? I mean, you're getting half a race,
Yeah.
aren't you? I think Formula One has just basically copied, let's say, some of the other formulas, haven't they? You know, F3, F2, MotoGP. They just
Yeah.
copied it, really. That's what they've done,
Yeah.
Josh, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know why they have it, but I think maybe it's all right for junior categories. MotoGP, oh god, I'm a bit half and half on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, I do prefer a main race. You know,
Yeah.
qualifying in a main race and then that's it. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be going anywhere that format anytime soon, Josh.
No.
It doesn't seem it. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be going live tomorrow. You know, I'll pop in and say big up to you in that. Because I'm going to be doing the double stream of them games and also you know what? I'm going to say big up Josh because I think I've just come up to an hour now. So yeah, I'm going to get a few hours sleep before I've go out it morning and then come back here for the game. So yeah, I'll see you you know, tomorrow, Josh. And oh yeah, how's the family? Are you keeping well?
Yeah, they're all well. Thank you, Michael. Yeah.
All good. But yeah, you know, Josh, you keep landing, and I keep landing. You know, we've got to expose the truth of our football clubs. Let's get that right. You know, like I do, blue call out. And of course, for all wrong'uns out there, get in the bin. Blue call out. Clown Lake out. Brown envelopes. Get in the bin. Yeah? Absolute disgrace. So that's what I'm going to say on that, Josh. So, big up to you.
I agree. Yeah.
So, yeah, what I've got coming up this week, FIFA Club World Cup. I've got 2 matches on Monday. I'm doing the Fluminense one on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Man City and Real Madrid. And then, of course, next weekend, MotoGP. So, that's the channel. And obviously, big up to everyone. So, Josh, it's been a pleasure as always. And keep fighting. Keep landing, yeah. See you later, mate.
Yeah, we got to keep doing it, geezer.
Absolutely. Gosh.
Yep. Gosh. Yep. So there you have it, people. Minerals landed by Micheal.ChelseaFC yet again, as always. So that is the end of tonight's stream, people. I hope you enjoyed that. We are going to be redirecting to Sunshine FC now. She's currently live with AN Sports, so make sure when you head over to her YouTube channel, you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. Big up to every single one of you who's been live and logged in this evening. Much appreciated. And yeah, and don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye. Good night, Bosh. Yep, big up to you, my geezer. Thanks for coming on, as always, mate.